A case that went cold for 21 years before DNA technology finally brought justice to a grieving family. This is the story of Lori Ann Smith. Lori Ann Smith was a 28-year-old woman living in Fulton County, Georgia. She was known for her vibrant personality, working as a marketing professional and a dedicated youth counselor at her local church. But in May 1997, tragedy struck her family. On May 25, 1997, Lori's father went to wake her for church only to discover her lifeless body. Lori had been shot in the back in what seemed like a violent struggle. The attack left behind a crucial piece of evidence, her killer's blood. Despite this blood is evidence, police were unable to identify the suspect. For years, investigators were stumped. The technology of the late 90s could not process the DNA evidence found at the scene, and Lori's family was left without answers. Fast forward to 2018, over 2 decades after the crime, new advancements in DNA technology allowed investigators to reopen the case. They used genealogical testing from an ancestry website, which led them to a stunning revelation. The blood at the crime scene was a match to a man named Jerry Leeser. Jerry Leeser had been living just a mile from Lori's family all these years. He was arrested in Alabama after police matched his DNA to the crime scene. But there is the twist. Lee had worked as a corrections officer in Atlanta for over 20 years and had no prior felony record. In 2019, 21 years after Lori's brutal murder, Lee was charged with multiple felonies, including murder. He later accepted a plea deal which saw him sentenced to 18 years in prison. For Lori's families, it was not the ending they imagined, but they finally had some closure. Lori Ann Smith case is a reminder of how modern technology can bring justice even after decades.